Hey there, what's up? Look, a hunter, and yep, I suppose you guessed it by now. The the Halloween event is still going, even though yeah, I suppose it's not Halloween just yet, so it makes all the sense in the world that it's still going. No reason why it shouldn't. Look, a phantom. Since I've realized that these things do take a lot of candy to evolve, might as well use a pineapple berry on every one of these that I find. Speaking of which, there's a mission, isn't there? It's an important mission to, yeah, there it is, use 49 berries to help catch Pokemon. Something I haven't actually been doing a lot. Well, I suppose I could do it in this episode, although I did have something else planned, specifically for this episode. Since Halloween is this Sunday, I believe, I think, either this Sunday or on Saturday, one of the two. But I suppose we should at least try to make these episodes Halloween themed, even though I don't really celebrate Halloween. It's just, I don't. It's not a holiday celebrated on this side of the world. It's mostly a European holiday, or at least that's where it started. It started in Halloween. It's a Gothic holiday, I believe. All of what I know about Halloween I actually learned from this game. Or rather, from people talking about this game. More specifically, from people trying to explain certain Pokemon from, just Pokemon that just happen to be Halloween themed. I suppose I should start at the beginning. Pumpkaboo is really where I got the idea. Or rather, how I learned most about the long-standing tradition of Halloween. Believe it or not, it actually used to be the start of the year. It was a pagan ritual. Can't remember really who came up with it, which culture that is, but it really was just a pagan ritual to welcome the start of the new year. According to belief, at the time, Gothic belief, I believe. Funny. That was the first day of the new year, or rather, the last day of the year, October 31st and November 1st, was the first day of the new year. So, and also the day where the boundary between our world and the spirit realm was at its weakest, and goblins and demons and evil spirits and witches and the like found it easier to break through from their world into ours. So it was a common thing on the 31st of October to dress up as demons and goblins and monsters of the like, to confuse these evil spirits, because apparently they can't really tell the difference between another demon like them or a human dressing up as one. Yep, that is at least the belief that people. That is the reason why people used to do that. People used to dress up like that for that reason alone. Hey man, it's belief. I mean, you can't argue with that. So that's why the long-standing Halloween tradition has always been dressing up as scary monsters, demons, witches, warlocks, goblins of all kinds. Obviously, more recent years, since it's become more of a celebrated holiday, a national holiday, and not like a religious holiday. You know, people have kind of extended that. It's no longer dressing up as scary things, although that is still the main theme. That's why Halloween is considered a spooky holiday, but it's more just, you know, dress up as whatever you like. There really is no a definition for that anymore. And that's the thing that happens. These things sort of happen to holidays over several centuries. But yeah, the Christian church at the time kind of ruled most of Europe during those days. They did not like that idea. They did not really appreciate the idea of the last day of the year being this gothic holiday, where people dress up as evil monsters and demons and goblins to celebrate the end of the year and the start of a new one. So they made up the story that Jesus was born on the 24th of December, which, if you know your calendars, that is when Christmas Day is, or rather Christmas Eve, because he was born late at night, and Christmas Day is December 25th. There's a school right next to me. That's why you're hearing that. That is the school bell, by the way. That bit of music. That's a school bell. Anyways, that's really kind of the origin of Christmas, which I'm guessing we're going to get a Christmas-themed event once that comes in about a month and a half. But yeah, the Christian church created the idea that Jesus was born on the 24th of December, and his circumcision date, namely January 1st, should be the start of the new year, which led into the celebration of New Year's. They did it very close to Halloween, so that the pagans, or the Gothic people who were celebrating Halloween could still celebrate their holiday, but they wanted to make absolutely sure that the important holiday, the start of the new year, is Christmas at the end of December, at the beginning of January, the end of the previous year, the start of the new year. That was the intention, at least, and you can kind of say that they succeeded. They changed the original birthday of Jesus. Officially, I mean, Jesus was born somewhere in April. I don't think anyone really knows the exact date, because obviously, like I said, the Christian church changed that, and they made sure that it was that no one can argue that. I'm Jewish, so I don't really care too much. So when Jesus was born, as far as I know, maybe he was born on Easter. And Easter is also a Christian holiday. It's where they celebrate Jesus' death and rebirth. Maybe he died the same day he was born. I don't know. Religion can be complicated sometimes and confusing. That's why I try to stay away from religions. I enjoy learning about tradition and religions and stuff, but I never ever really do believe in any of that stuff. To me, it's all just fantasy and story. Sorry, that's just the way I am. That's just how I roll. Now, as for easily the most Halloween-themed Pokémon, where is it? Yep, this Pumpkaboo has really good IVs, so that's the one I'm going to be using for now to demonstrate. See? It's almost maxed out. The IVs, I should say. So, as far as this thing, I mean, everyone knows what this thing is, right? It's a jack-o'-lantern. Apparently, there's a completely separate story about a mean guy named Jack. Made a deal with the devil or something like that, got his head cut off. But because he made a deal with the devil, sort of tricking the devil into never really dying, the devil, and that's really why he lost his head. The devil really kind of got mad that he was able to trick him, and you know, the devil, that's his whole deal. Pun not really intended. The devil makes deals with people, tricking them, tricking people, that's his whole thing. And this guy named Jack, it's an Irish folklore tale, I think, maybe something in that area. But yeah, the devil didn't like the idea that a human was able to trick the devil by way of making a deal with him, which again, that's the devil's whole shtick. And since that guy Jack became immortal, I don't even remember if he was called Jack, but since that guy became immortal, the devil, as payback, arranged for him to get his head cut off. Now, while he was still immortal, can't really do much without a head. And yet somehow, when he got his head cut off, he lost his head. Kind of lost its consciousness, but his body remained the controlling part. Again, like I said, it's folklore. It's, you know, if you choose to believe it, that's why I try to stay away from that stuff. It's a great story, but don't ever assume it's real. So, pretty sure you can work out that part by yourselves. He got himself a pumpkin as a head, and he carved out eyes and a mouth. That's why people still to this day on Halloween use pumpkins that look like this as jack-o'-lanterns, as decorations for their homes. See, that's a little bit of inspiration for this Pokemon. This Pokemon even has its own signature move called Trick or Treat, which, you know, it's what you see on Halloween. The move itself actually just doesn't really do much. It just turns the opposite Pokemon, or rather the target Pokemon, into a ghost type. The strategy there is that Ghost is super effective on Ghost, while also being weak to Ghost. It's a very double-edged sword when it comes to Pokemon battling. But yeah, if you turn your opponent into the same type as you are, that's why it's a very strategy-based move. You run the risk of giving your opponent stab bonus on all ghost type moves, but you make your opponent vulnerable to your stab moves. And assuming the Pokemon you're battling, whoops, been on idle screen for a very long time now. And assuming if your Pokemon you're battling has no ghost type moves, you can really use that to your advantage. It no longer has any stab boost from ghost type moves, and it's now weak to your ghost type moves. So, like I said, it's a very strategy based move. Anyways, after talking, oh, and the name is pretty obvious, isn't it? Pumpkaboo. It's a pumpkin that goes boo, because it's a ghost, and it's grass ghost for obvious reasons. It's a ghost, and it's made and it's a pumpkin. So yeah. And as for the whole coming in a variety of different sizes, that's just what pumpkins do. And on evolving it into Gourgeist, this is actually where it gets a bit more complicated. First of all, adding into the Pokedex, but also first of all, it looks even more like a jack-o'-lantern, an accurate jack-o'-lantern with the evil smiley face. You can really imagine that this is the head of a guy that made a deal with the devil. It's got this little head growing out of it. It's no longer a pumpkin, it's more of a gourd, which I think that's the genus of plant that pumpkins belong to. I think. I'm not a botanist, but yeah, Gourgeist. It's a gourd and it's a Geist. I think that's German for ghost, even though it's a French-inspired region, the Kalos region. But anyways, in addition to that, you get, it kind of looks like a woman with pink hair, and its hair kind of turns into arms at the tips. I do believe that's more of another Japanese story. Yeah, this is kind of where I lost it when listening to the explanation on this Pokemon. It was really more the jack-o'-lantern story itself that really got my attention. But everything I said today can be found on a YouTube channel by the name of Loxton and Noggin. You should check them out. I reference them all the time. Let me just quickly hatch an egg while I'm talking. And I suppose maybe cross the road, take advantage of the green light on both sides. Oh, it's a Drifloon. How appropriate. But yeah, Loxton and Noggin, they do breakdowns of Pokemon of all shapes and sizes. And they did an entire episode dedicated to Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist. And that's really how I know about those two. Now, in an effort to keep this episode focused even more on Pumpkaboo, as you can see, I have already caught all 4 different sizes of Pumpkaboo. And did I mention that the different sizes thing also carries into their evolved forms? So a small sized Pumpkaboo evolves into a small sized Gourgeist, and a super sized, I believe that's how they're calling it, the biggest sized Pumpkaboo grows into or rather evolves into the biggest sized Gourgeist. I mean, makes sense. Just to keep it all consistent. But that's really all I care about. These 5 rare candies. They're like 70, maybe even 80 at this point. I've been doing some battling. Okay, now as for this, the Misunderstood Mischief art, I need to evolve a Slowpoke into, or rather, evolve a Slowpoke into something. Now, if, it's a pretty big if, yeah, this is what I was hoping. This is a Slowpoke, meaning I just used a Pineapple Berry on it. And therefore, I should be getting double candy for it. And considering the double candy is still in effect, I'm now getting 12 candies, which is just enough to evolve one. However, I'm not going to do that today. I kind of like the idea of Pumpkaboo being the main theme of this episode. So I'm just going to keep it at that. Okay, I cleared this mission. I will evolve a Galarian Slowpoke at some point, and I am maintaining that I'm going to evolve a Galarian Slowpoke, not a regular Slowpoke, partly because I don't really have one at the moment to evolve, but I kind of want Galarian Slowking for the Pokédex mostly. But yeah, there's the win 3 gym battles. I can do that right now. Should I? I mean, there's a gym right next to me. Search for Zarude, use 20 berries, and take snapshots. And other than that, it's really just berries related missions. So I could save that for another date and focus on the Slowbro. Okay. I actually want to try something out, because I want to see what the maximum amount of candy I can get is. It's a fully evolved Pokemon. Normally it gives off 10 candies, I think, for a fully evolved Pokemon. With a Pineapple Berry, it doubles to 20. However, with a Silver Pineapple Berry, it gives off more. Now, I tried using a Silver Pineapple Berry and a Haunter, which in its double candy state gives off 10 because it usually gives off 5. It gave me 23 candies, because there's always a bonus with the Silver Pineapple. It gives off 46 candies. So I don't really know or understand how the Silver Pineapple Berry multiplier works, but I mean, I'm just happy I tried it. And well, for now, that is really all the missions. And yes, there is a reason I came to the mall. I want to buy some stuff. But, you know, I suppose while I'm here, I might as well, at the very least, give the whole gym battle a chance. Now, all these Pokemon... Oh yes, and like I said, I've been doing some battling in raids. All these Pokemon could easily be battled 3 times, and like the mission says, I need to battle to win a gym battle 3 times. However, this is where the beauty of this mission comes from, is that you really only need to beat a Pokemon in a gym once to be considered winning a gym battle. Oh, and I'm also putting some work into the super effective moves thing, which only really works for me in 3 different cases. Obviously, this slacking ain't gonna do much. However, I can use it as a punching bag to use all 3 of these super effective moves to help the overall total of the there we go, of the 200 thing. Now, really, the last Pokemon that this is going to work on is this Pyroar, because it's a normal type in addition to being a fire type, so I can just use a super effective move on it. And it's using a normal type instead of a fire type move. Okay, there's a fire. That was a lot. That was a lot. Now, I'm not going to do anything against this Pumpkaboo because it's a ghost type and therefore immune to fighting type moves. I'm basically just punching in dead air right now. Hopefully, it's going to take out my Lucario, and I can just switch, wonderful, to this Chandelure, which is also not equipped with any super effective moves, but I mean, it's a fire type, and it's also a ghost type, and like I said earlier, ghost is super effective on ghost. However, fire is super effective against grass. Now then, catch this Pokemon for the Finding Your Voice mission, and I think Monferno. Not bad. And yeah, I think that'll be a good way to end this this episode. I'm not going to record a second half of this episode of me just going back home, because I'll most likely be carrying some stuff in my hands, so there really is no point in that. I like this song. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I like it. I hope you can hear it. I hope I'm not just, you know, dancing like an idiot for no reason. Okay, where's the Finding Your Voice? Okay, some XP, because that never hurts. And some Stardust, because why not? Hariyama! That is how our Hariyama actually does sound in the anime, by the way. And believe me, I know. I did a couple videos of me doing Pokemon impressions. Should probably go back to doing that at some point. I mean, I loved doing them. It took a lot out of me, but still enjoyed doing that. Okay, the prof again. Let's see what he wants. And that's professor, not prophet. But yes, give me the mission. Welcome back, trainer. Did you learn anything about expressing yourself in battle? While you were out, I managed to track that mysterious melody to a location nearby. I think the source may be none other than Meloetta, the melody Pokemon, a Pokemon I already have. If he's about to give me more Meloetta candy, I'm all for it. I want to see what I can do with the Meloetta. Did you know that its melodies... Oh, it's probably gonna give me the other form, because Meloetta has two forms. The aria form and the pirouette form. Yeah, it would be nice to have both forms. Its melodies are sung the special vocalization method that can control the feelings of those who hear it. That is part of Meloetta's whole theme, giving people inspiration by way of music. Maybe if we find a way to express ourselves through song as well, we'll be able to catch Meloetta's attention. What do you say? How am I going to do that in this game, though? There's nothing like about it. What am I supposed to do? Spin 3 Pokestops, catch 30 different species of Pokemon, and earn 20,000 Stardust. Easy, easy, and easy. So, yeah. Okay, that's Pokestop number 1. Pokestop number 2. And I think I already spun this gym a while ago, but I don't even think it counts as a Pokestop. Oh, it does. Sweet. So that's that. Earning 20,000 Stardust is something I'm in no hurry to do, so I can do that by tomorrow and catch 30 different species of Pokemon. Okay, Cricketune. That's a very musically inspired Pokemon. I mean, A, it's a cricket. Crickets make noises, and B, it's literally shaped like a violin, and it's got the mustache and the the sticks. It looks like a conductor. And obviously it's got one of the most intriguing cries of all time. I really hope you guys have heard that right now. So, anyways, it's a very musically inspired Pokemon. What other musical Pokemon are there? I mean, there's Loudred, obviously. Whismur, Loudred, and Exploud. Timple, Palpitoad, and Seismitoad. And those are really the only ones that come to mind at this point. Anyways, I'm gonna just keep catching more different species of Pokemon while also earning Stardust of various different shapes and sizes. And see you tomorrow for more of this Meloetta mission. And maybe I can finally finish it. That'll be nice. So, hope you enjoyed this mostly Pumpkaboo themed Pokemon episode. I'm after a night shift, so if I seem a bit off, that's the reason. But I mean, it's a Friday, so I can afford to go to sleep late and record an episode. Either way, thank you all for watching this mostly Pumpkaboo and Halloween themed episode, and I will see you next time, either for the Meloetta mission or alternatively for the Slowbro mission. I should probably... Well, actually, no. I'll do the Meloetta mission next, and then the Slowbro mission, because I'm going to have to change my buddy to be a Slowpoke to catch Psychic types with. And given the fact that there really aren't that many Psychic types right now because of the whole Halloween event, I should probably save that until after the Halloween event is over. Anyways, that's it for today, and see you next time. Goodbye. Hello again, everybody! I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.